and expanded from a seed that I sowed, huh? This that soul talk, this that soul talk, this that path walk, yeah, this that path walk, yeah, this that. What's up with y'all? This is my first YouTube video, and I want to talk about how life is a paradox, man. And it's crazy because I feel like every time I get to the point where I think I should be, or right there, I feel like I'm there. So what is the journey about? So it's like, I don't know. Life is so ironic and just acute with how close it is to you. It's like, okay, I preach about being present, and I know being present is the ultimate goal, but when I become present, I throw my journey, quote unquote, out the window. It's like, how do I balance both? And that's what I feel like where the paradox comes in, because it kind of contradicts itself. I often say life is a crossroads, okay? You can go one way or you can go the other way. Yeah. They both, you know what I'm saying? They both work. They're both pathways. Sometimes you can go right one way and right the other way, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the perspective. But yeah, like, it's crazy. Life is just so crazy in itself. And it's like, if I choose to feel these feelings now and feel it now, what am I striving for? But I just feel like it's finding a balance in an imbalance, because like you're never going to really have like a 50% balance. Like, don't even worry about the numbers, just worry about what feels good to you. But it's like, about finding a balance in what feels good. It's finding a balance in enjoying life and enjoying each moment as much as you can, but also striving to make the future moments good as well. And I don't know, I just feel like life is crazy. I say it all the time, and it is. It's just like, I don't know. I try to put it into words, but the words only point you to what really can't be described, what can be felt. Like, I was just laying in my bed last night and I just remembered I can feel my own presence. And right now it's like I'm in my body, but like I feel my presence. I don't know, life is crazy. Hey, but this is part one. I'm about to get my journal and talk about part two ski. All right, we back with part two. And this is about how the philosophy I have and how it kind of strings into intentionally making me think a certain way and making me act on this certain program. So I kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know how I did this, but, or I don't know. But anyway, this is what it is. All is self and self is all. So I try to look at everything as self, okay? So let's zoom out, like the universe, okay? We live in a universe, and then we live in a galaxy, and then a solar system, which is in the galaxy, and then we're on Earth. So we're pretty, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty big. It's unfathomably, unfathomably big. But I like to look at the universe as quote unquote my God. So I just like to include everything that is the universe, everything that is my God. And with looking at that as all is self, how can I have an enemy? It's like, typically we form enemies because we think in separation. We think there are enemies outside of us. We think people are out to get us, but that's just an egotistical mindset, really. And that is keeping us away from really being one with everything that we're trying to get. If I'm one with the universe, if I'm one with my quote unquote God, then how can I be separate from anything that I desire, anything that I want? And like I said, that brings me to the paradox. If I'm one with everything that I'm trying to get, what am I trying to get it for? It's like how, and I feel like, is this philosophy, quote unquote, like inevitably I know I'm going to grow. Inevitably I'm going to get to where I know I should be. But I'm right here and I know I should be right here too. You see how it's paradoxical? Like, it's crazy. And I feel like it's not so much getting caught up in the words and the philosophies. It's just living it and understanding it and understanding it, really. And really realizing that all is self. Like, shit, if I know that all is self and all is one and the universe is one and the universe is me, it's just a reflection of me externally, then what do I have to lose? What do you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, what do I have to gain either? Because it's already all me. So it's like, if I have that mindset, I feel like, what now? You know what I'm saying? What do I do now? But really, they say, and I know to be true, when you want to attract something, manifest something, you have to be it, you have to become it. So if I, you know what I'm saying? You see how it, and then the crossroads, like I said, it leads, it works both ways, but it's still kind of confusing. But yeah, it's it's crazy, and it's like I'm working on it. Sometimes I view life from an egotistical standpoint and look at things as separate from me, things as enemies, things as out to get me, or I can embrace all, you know what I'm saying, and realize, like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying that, but I had a a spiritual awakening. Another one. I had many of them throughout my entire existence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can always awaken some more, but I had the realization that all is love. Even people that I feel like hated on me, or people that I feel like have doing things out of hatred, they just do it out of the lack of love, out of, you know what I'm saying, the lack of knowing that they don't have love at every moment. And like I said, you see how the mindset leads me, the philosophy leads me back into that. And if I can truly embody that, I believe it on a mental level, but if I can embody that and truly feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they say, believing and knowing, there's a difference. When I truly know this, like, there's times that I truly know this and I fluctuate, honestly, but it's like, and then it's like when I truly know this, and then when I do know this, like when I do feel present, when I do become present, like I said, it's like, what now? But that's still the mind thinking. When you're truly present, you just reside in the now. And it's like when I do become present, I try to preserve the presence. I don't know. I done said a lot. If you get me, you get me. You rock it with me. You feeling. Life is a pair of socks, paradox and a pair of socks, man. It's hard to find. I keep losing my socks out of nowhere. Nah, but man, I just try to embody and really, and everything that I say is be in the now and be right here, be present, because like, where else is your life? Honestly, like, The Power of Now, that book really like woke me up and made me realize how much we are not in the moment we are actually in. We're in our minds, either in the past or the future. But when do we ever live now? And like I said, when I bring that presence, that love, that inclusiveness, whatever it is, I bring what I'm desired right now. When I bring that now, it's like, then what? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like as I continue to cultivate and work on being present and enjoying right now, everything that I'm looking for will come right to me, and it's already here. And I know it's here because it's out there in the universe, and it's a part of the totality of the entirety of the universe. Therefore, the dream me, the me that I look up to, the psychological image I have of myself of the future is already there. That's already a thing that is in the universe. It's already, you know what I'm saying? It's already here, so I'm already that. I align myself with that version of myself, and everything that that version of myself has comes to life. But yeah, like I said, life is now, life is right here. But pay attention to how you're constantly thinking about how life is in every single other moment. You're seeking life in women, drugs, escaping life in your mind and other things. And I'm speaking on myself, honestly. Drugs. Weed, nigga. I don't do no drugs, boy. But yeah, man. I say the same thing in different ways, but like I said, I just try to lead people to themselves, lead people to the light of themselves, and really to the awareness of themselves, that they can create what they want to create through themselves. You don't need everything externally. Like, the universe is within, as so without. You're projecting the universe in your mind outside. Your world is different from every single other person's world. So therefore, You're projecting the world. The world is going to be how it is, but you're formulating your perspective in your mind and then projecting it out to the world, and that is the movie that you're living in. Yeah, man. First YouTube video. I just want to get on here and let y'all know life is a paradox, and I don't know, like, I don't want to. I don't really care how I come across. You, you know what I'm saying? You meet me where I meet you, or I meet you where you meet me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna meet me where you at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. But, shit. Life. It just don't make sense. I don't know. And I think one thing I try to embody is I may sound like I know, but one thing that I truly feel is that I know that I truly don't know, and that is kind of a liberating feeling. Like it allows me to keep me open. It's like these certain, I don't know how I kind of like set my mindset or my philosophy to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, it goes back into itself. And that's really what I try to do. And that's when I know I'm really doing something that is true, you know what I'm saying? Because it flows back into itself. It keeps going back into itself. But yeah, we just getting started. Life is a paradox, a pair of socks, and a pair of anything else. A pair of rocks sometimes. Stop holding all the rocks of life. Let go of all the weight you're carrying in your mind and live your life. Enjoy your life now. You know what I'm saying? Everything around you is something that you once dreamed of having. So embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Even this phone that I'm speaking on. I remember I wanted this phone when I was living in California. And I pressed the issue with my sister. I was finna get the smaller 11. I was like, nah, I need that bigger joint. Hey, but I'm thankful to have this platform, to have this technology, to be able to express myself and connect to people all across this world. And yeah, man, we just getting started. Life's a paradox. Yeah, this that right now music. Not up next, yeah. Unlimited. Soul Talk.